is Maggy and Erkkie of University of Namibia. They're one of the universities that Sonia and I visited, and it was so wonderful just to be in their space, and they were so excited and so sorry that they couldn't actually travel down to us today. I think they were would have been great if they were here. They also couldn't find time to come in on the Zoom, but then we said, like, please, we want to just hear some of your thoughts, hear your voices, and then they went to town and they created a very nice little video. Of course, I've watched it. And I think, Sonia, they mentioned that they will also, we could make it available as well to them. So we'll still need to find out how to do that. If you want to watch all 30 minutes of it, and there's also a handout, which are the slides and stuff. And as you'll see, and I'll also guide you through the watching of the video, they have an introduction that I'm going to play, and then they start talking about Namibia as such, as a country, which is hugely interesting, and how the university, how crucial role the two universities they play actually in the countrywide thoughts on innovation and stuff and policies and all of that. So it is actually very important, but maybe not so on task in terms of our theme this morning. Then I'll play the introductions, then I'm going to skip to 15 minutes in, where they start talking about higher education innovations, which is nice, and they also show some examples. And then there's a very interesting part where they talk about indigenous knowledge systems, which I also wish we just could all play in, but it will take too long. So please, I want to urge all of us to then read those slides and watch the full video when we make it available, to also hear what they say about how that is innovative in terms of indigenous knowledge systems and systems for that. And then basically we'll skip towards the last 5-6 minutes, where they give some conclusion towards Namibia and also the rest of Africa. So the title of their talk is Innovation in the African Context, with specific emphasis on Namibia. And we'll play the introduction, we'll play higher ed innovations, and then we'll conclude with the Namibia. So look at the questions, try and make it part of the conversation inside your head, and then later on we can make it part of our broader conversation. Right, so now I need to share, and I need to find where this thing now is. Basic advanced. No. Maybe screen. The other version, you could choose the video playing. So let's just share the screen, and we get the video up, which is ready for us here. All right. So enjoy the video, and please don't shoot me if you're going to stop the video and then forward, because you'll see it gets very interesting, and then I'm going to stop and forward. Sorry. We could have the lights. Will that be fine, Henny? Yeah. Okay, Chris. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, colleagues. We are two voices from Namibia who are extremely grateful that we got the opportunity from the ADUN colloquium colleagues to invite us as well, to bring the voices from Namibia's side to you as well. And before we go into our actual topic that we would like to share with you, whether it's afternoon review or morning, it doesn't really matter, because we are using technology here to convey our message to you. I'd rather start by saying I'm Maggy Beukes-Amiss, and I am the Director for the Center for Open Distance and eLearning at the University of Namibia, and I'm joined by my colleague.
I'm Erkkie Haipinge. I'm the Director for eLearning at the same Center for Open Distance and eLearning at the University of Namibia.
Great. So that takes us straight into what we would like to share with you, colleagues, today. And our topic was, in the broader sense, innovation in Africa, and I'm sure you are all deliberating on that. But specific emphasis for the two of us bringing these voices from this side is a case study of Namibia that we would like to share with you. So we're not going to go into all the detail of our outline of what we will present, because you'll have our presentation to go through it. But in delivering this to you, we would like to touch on a bit of a context of innovation in our country, that in Namibia, we also thought it prudent to zoom in terms of the national and legal and policy framework for innovation in our context. Then we would go into our innovation systems in Namibia at the moment, how that is captured, the triple helix of innovation in Namibia, and maybe more to come in that direction as well. And then also bring it closer to our landscape as higher educational institutions, and therefore would look at innovation in higher education in Namibia specifically as well. Examples of innovation of what we can share with you that we have achieved. Exactly. And then challenges of research and development, because I'm certain you would also resonate with this, that whatever we start in an innovative sphere cannot be without challenges, so we can't fail in that regard. We want to also talk about some of these challenges in our context specifically, and then just a little bit about what we think about the future of innovation in Namibia, but maybe even bigger in Africa at large.
Right. So as I've said, don't shoot me now. So they give wonderful introduction to Namibia, and then the context of innovation in Namibia. There's a lot of legal policy framework kind of things said, and then this triple helix of innovation that they talk about is also quite interesting. The way state, academia and industry try and partner with these trilateral organizations. They've got the systems of innovation, and then they unpack all of that. Right, and then at 15:30, right about here, it then goes over to higher ed. So I'll play that part for you now.
So we are already doing to make sure we take this to another level.
So, in terms of our higher education and the entities that play a role in that higher education sphere, as you know, Namibia is quite a small country and we don't have as many universities as other countries such as South Africa may have. So we have two big publicly funded institutions in Namibia, that is the University of Namibia, or UNAM for short, and the Namibia University of Science and Technology, or NUST for short. And then what we also have, or where we also sort of generate research and knowledge and other sources of knowledge that can, of course, support innovation, is our private research entities, as we have mapped out on the slide.
And we have at least a number there, as we would be able, as the audience, to zoom into the details of the slide.
Yeah.
But we'll be able to see that there is, at least for a starting point, we have at least a couple of those institutions in that sphere already.
Yeah.
As a country.
Yeah. And of course, this calls for institutions of higher learning now, like the University of Namibia and the Namibia University of Science and Technology, to sort of reinvent themselves and move away from traditional approaches of just doing basic research, also to move to applied research that can actually help the innovation sector to apply that knowledge to solve real problems. It also calls for institutions, and I think maybe that has already started, where institutions are aligning their research policies to be aligned to the development goals and also real challenges that the country is experiencing.
Absolutely, and for me, a critical thing here in this whole innovation in higher education landscape is the synergy that we now need between, even Namibia is such a small country, I don't think we can afford to, build our own silos and work in these silos and continuously feel comfortable there. I think the country needs a more synergized approach, where we collaborate with one another in this regard. It's maybe not yet there, but I'm extremely positive and hopeful that soon we'll be able to move, because more and more we are now having conferences and workshops together as institutions operating within this area, and I think we shouldn't lose sight of that at all.
And speaking of innovations, we thought we could just share a few examples of some of the ideas that are sort of coming up in Namibia that one can consider to be innovative ideas that could possibly develop further. So the first one is the Internet of Things. Basically, this was an idea that was generated by an undergraduate student who basically identified the challenge of irrigation in Namibia. You may be aware that, or let me just tell you that Namibia is an arid country, and therefore we do rely on irrigation for our agriculture because rain is unreliable. So the idea of this particular innovation was to design an automated irrigation system that can then help farmers to actually have a system that can also help them to save water, not to continually be irrigating even though the moisture in the soil doesn't be sufficient and so on. So the stage of this particular innovation is that it basically all it needs now is funding for it to be tested and implemented at the age scale, and I'm sure it will be a useful solution to our farmers in the country. Yeah. Well, the other innovation or idea that we are sharing is not necessarily an innovation idea that was developed in Namibia, but it's an innovation that we have adopted. I think it comes with our service provider, ITS, which we really feel that it will solve a lot of student support services. Both institutions in Namibia that we just mentioned earlier have got distance or open and distance services that we offer to students. And one of the challenges that we experience, and I think that this is not unique to Namibia, is how to offer support to students, especially after hours. So having a tool such as a chatbot is really something that we look forward to making use of, and also to make use of the data that it generates in terms of how we can use that to inform perhaps more innovation that we can localize here.
Yeah. Absolutely. I would also be more intrigued with the data that you can pull from there, because as the saying now goes, data is oil, you know?
Absolutely.
So basically we have to be able to benefit from this. But, you know, even if we think about the chatbot idea in terms of reducing queues, because that's during your registration processes, whether online or not, students still tend to want to come to a campus and inquire about things. And this chatbot idea is also to relatively reduce on longer queues so that students can sort of hook onto something that they would like to or feel familiar with. So
Right. We have planned to emphasis on this meeting, generating new questions. So someone would like to know what is the attitude of people in terms of dealing with machines instead of real people. And so that also be interesting. Yeah, maybe you can share it.
We add maybe two more to what Erkkie already shared in this regard of examples in our innovative space. And every year I serve as one of the judges of the World Summit Award with a colleague of mine, Professor Anisha Peters at the National University of Science and Technology. And we go out and we advocate for young people to submit their innovative ideas. Of course, the precondition is that it shouldn't be at prototype stage and that it shouldn't be, you know, fully through the cycle, almost at implementation. I know, as Erkkie said before, funding in most instances is actually what's prohibiting our youngsters to get it, you know, to be really fully implemented. But that does not mean they cannot innovate. And part of what we are also saying in terms of the future of this, of innovation for Namibia is, yes, funding is a problem, but that doesn't mean we cannot innovate. So they continue to innovate, and another example, as you can see here, is what is called Save My City, the app for Namibia. This application actually enables citizens to report local problems in their neighborhood, quite excitingly, because the submitted issues are then displayed on the city's map, and users can then add additional comments and photos and imagery, whatever they like to that. So quite innovative in its sense as well. We know that unemployment is also huge in most of our contexts in Africa. And another interesting app that also was developed by our youngsters in the country, of which we are so blessed with, that we are more made up of such a young populace in most of our African countries, and we should tap into that at all times, is one called or referred to by the name of Nambook. And this one is you know, available in terms of job vacancies that they are availing through the Nambook app. And it's actually referred to as the #1 job posting website, you know, and social network site as an example in this way as well.
Right. So those are just a few examples that we had time to share with you.
Right, so those were the examples. Now we skip all this wonderful stuff about the challenges, of course. And then there's the indigenous knowledge and innovation. It's hugely interesting, so it's such a pity we can't show it, but you can engage with it. And now we jump to exactly here, which is just their last swan song. There we go.
Yeah. So then, what about the future?
Yeah, the future of innovation, in our opinion, in Namibia as well as in Africa as a whole, I'm certain most of us would agree that we see the fourth industrial revolution and the fifth and more, linked to society 4.0 and society 5.0, where Japan is leading us in that regard, as an ample opportunity for all of us to take innovation, particularly here I would also like to slightly focus on the fact that digital innovation is extremely important in this area as well, so that we can take it to another level, not just in Namibia, but beyond as well, and stay sort of abreast with developments in that regard.
Of course, not the need to actually tie innovation to our problems or challenges that we are actually experiencing, so that any innovation that comes into being is actually addressing a real societal problem and challenge. So that's one way in which opportunities we do see. And also that Namibia and Africa at large can also strive to do things a bit more differently. And I mean, we have had challenges that we have mentioned already, such as financial challenges. However, through partnerships and of course, and platforms such as this one, we do share ideas, and that's where we can definitely go from strength to strength.
Absolutely.
Right, now the very last part. Just want them to say goodbye. There we go.
The end of our presentation. So, on our behalf and from the Voices of Namibia, we would like to say to you, thank you once again for this beautiful opportunity to share our perspective in this regard with you. And yeah, till next time, Erkkie.
Next time, indeed. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity, and we look forward to one day meeting in person.
Yeah. We'll also share a couple of questions with you, since we will not be physically there, which is also a pity due to circumstances. This is impossible, but we're going to share a couple of questions with you, and that you can interrogate, and we will be looking forward to your inputs, and your views and comments in that regard. We thank you.